Hi everybody. I hit 5,000 subscribers and I was lucky enough to hit even 100 subscribers. I know it's not much, but I was gonna do a 1,000 subscriber giveaway because I feel like that's in itself for a small channel a pretty big accomplishment, but I never did that, so I decided to do one. I figured to make this video a little bit more interesting than just like a miniature giveaway rules announcement kind of thing, to show you my old art. I'm not trying to hype you up at all. It's not the greatest thing in the world. I asked you guys if you wanted to see some old art, and several of you actually said, yeah, I'm super interested, so that was really nice. Thank you guys. I'm starting from, I guess, officially 7th grade. It wasn't something that was at the forefront of my mind to do when I was younger. I joined a group of friends. We all started getting really into anime at around the same time and drawing those things. Just know I'm going from 7th grade, when I literally first started trying to look at the world around me and observe and draw. I will give you the contest rules at the end of this video, so please watch the video all the way through. I guess. I'm already so nervous. I really don't want to show you guys like my old stuff. It's so bad. I'm just gonna laugh the entire time because I hate everything. So I guess I really started with Fullmetal Alchemist and Naruto. You're gonna see a lot of stuff that's pretty much based on that. This looks actually more like a Resident Evil type of character. I'm just gonna continue. Just know this is the beginning when I really first started. Very animu, very bad. Oh no. I don't even know why I'm doing this. This is disgusting. You were supposed to create your own character. Like, what are these Jinkos? Don't look at an Edward Elric keychain. Oh, it's horrible. A Razr cell phone. I think I had just gotten my first cell phone and it wasn't even a Razr, so I really wanted one, I guess. My nickname was Kerrigan. That's from Legendary Frog. I don't know if you guys have ever watched that. I'm pretty sure Aaron Hansen from Game Grumps worked on Legendary Frog. Not, I don't think where Kerrigan came from, but I remember drawing this in PE. Always gotta have those shuriken and kunai. This is the Super Naruto character that I chose to draw. I thought it was pretty cool. The netting and the layers of clothing. Here's this. I was actually pretty proud of this in 9th grade. This is the first time I actually started trying to draw with colored pencils. It's a very fall scene. I really liked that hairstyle. It's my first face I ever actually drew. I've had this character, this is not what she looks like at all anymore, but this is how she started in my mind. I like her little toes. I was pretty proud of her feet back then. This person looks like a Barbie. I was really proud of that. I remember being really proud. I tried to draw just a guy character and it ended up looking like Ichigo from Bleach. I should probably warn you guys that I have a preference when drawing. Just as a disclaimer, I like butts. I like butts, I like feet, I like legs. I fall into that a lot where all I want to do is draw a butt and legs and feet. You'll see that. I wasn't really good at upper torso, so obviously you draw what came more natural to you to draw. I don't do a lot of faces. I tried when I first started drawing and I'm proud of myself for that. They weren't too bad for beginner works. I did not do faces and heads and hair, clothes, none of that. No upper torso. Hands I practiced. I really just drew butts. This is, you know, my first time actually coloring in a sketchbook with colored pencils. These were Prismacolors. It's not too bad. It's not great either. I do like her hands. I like how her hair flowed. Good on me, but not great. I remember I drew this because this is how I wanted the hairdresser to cut my hair, and it did not come out like this at all. It never does it? This is my cousin I drew. Her name is Nicole. I like her feet here. It's okay. I really like her hands and her torso. I drew this for a friend. She really liked penguins. Back then, I didn't understand that sometimes the inking looks worse than how you had it in pencil, and that you should continue. You should keep going with this same drawing and color it in and see how you like it then, because I hated all my inked drawings back then. I wish I had actually tried to color them in. It was her at the zoo feeding penguins. I really like the feet. They look really cool. I was so proud of these feet, and I still really am. They look pretty cool. But I mean, she's so muscular. You see where I fall. I fall into these muscular... I wasn't even in anatomy class at this point, and I was just doing muscles that I could see on myself and others. I like her hand though. I like both hands. And she had huge boobs, my friend, so that's why she's busting out. Look at the buffalo, it's so cute. If you don't like gore or limbs torn and evisceration, you might not like this first page of this sketchbook. So yeah, here we go. Yeah, it says first page, but in different body parts. I was really proud of this first page. So you've got, I mean, that is the large intestine. That's definitely the small intestine. You've got the radius and ulna split to make the T. I really liked this skull. I was pretty proud of this page. And then I drew her, and I really liked her, and then I inked her out, and I really didn't like her anymore. I'm not good at eyes. Obviously, I'm not good at the face. I really liked how I had her hair kind of like attached to like an imaginary wall here. I really liked how I did the leg, kind of like going the perception of the leg. I felt back then that I ruined it by inking it. These weren't ruined by inking. I did a pretty good job on these. This was me practicing my profiles. I never did hair or clothes. Practicing more profiles. I inked it again and never continued. I finished stuff back then, and I don't finish stuff now. I just really wanted to overly shade something, and this is very obviously overly shaded, but legs, feet. It's a good, hands and occipital, skull, very good. Recurring theme, I told you. I guess I made her into like a marionette, and I don't like it. This is a portrait that I did of my best friend back in the day. Her eyes are way too big, but it looks okay. It's held up. Like, look at all this pencil over here. I like her eyebrows. Her name was Sarah. Her name is Sarah. This was my other friend's portrait. I never finished it. I'm not gonna show you the top because it looks weird. Yeah, you knew this was gonna happen. Oh, I really like it because my camera I'm recording this on actually sees this as a face. I really like this piece. Probably one of the only pieces that I finished. He's laying on a hill, like the top of the hill, watching the fireworks. People are watching the fireworks while they set them off as well. I was trying to draw more guys. I never finished them. I like legs. I also like her hair. Just catching a firefly. I guess I was trying to draw a ballerina, a very, very muscular ballerina. I do like the hands though. I guess I was practicing body contortions. Here's a swan. So this was 11th and 12th grade, so I was actually taking anatomy and biology, and I was always curious how muscles worked. I really like muscles and bone structure and the meat on people. Practicing arms and hands, hand inception, practicing hands. More hands. This was when I knew that I was not great at hands, so I drew hands. I did a gypsy. She was supposed to be a gypsy. My friends and I were taking a secret belly dancing class on Saturdays, belly dancing and Tai Chi, and so I was just really into the belly dancing outfits, and my friend inked it out. She was a lot better at inking than I was, and then it was colored in at one point, but I don't know where the original is. I just know that this is a printed one. I think I was pretty proud of her waist. I think this is the only good clothing I've ever drawn, ever, and even then it's poor. It is poor. Oh god, it's embarrassing because, you know, I was trying to practice clothes too, but she's so muscular. She doesn't need whatever. But yeah, here feet, feet and legs like normal. Hands. My hands still look like this, so it's like, I think this is where we've come. So this is the first page of this sketchbook. Very thick, beautiful lady with no hair, but legs, feet. This picture I love a lot. I never finished her face, which is that surprising to you guys now? Her feet I love. I really was practicing trying to make skinnier people because I just couldn't. Everyone I drew was so meaty. Her feet, like, and her ankles, they were so skinny. So when I drew this, I was pretty proud of myself. I really like her rib cage. Her torso is a little too long, but you know, I really like the stylized, really skinny features. I just couldn't draw her face. You could tell like how many times I tried. I just gave up. I really like her trapezius muscles. I kind of wanted it to be a transition from like a weird automaton structured, precise form and kind of turn into a more fluid-like form. I liked the concept, but I never finished it. This was when Slender Man was kind of really big. It was really started coming out, and I was drawing a lot of slender things. But I really like that giraffe. Aw, I drew a hamster. This hamster's name was Cheeseball. It says cheese border. I remember I drew this. This is my dog. Her name is Maggie. I just started doodling in a red pen, and it still looks really cool. And that's my boss. He's drooling, and I guess she's catching it. But I drew my boss at work. This next drawing I drew after high school, but I drew it on a desk. I actually transferred it with tape. I took the tape off the desk and the graphite came with it, and I put it in this sketchbook. I really like the depth here. You can really tell that she's actually bending her knee. And of course, it's a butt and its legs and its feet. I kind of really like the torso too and her arms. I really like that hand. And she's got a shuriken being thrown at her face. Probably one of my favorite drawings I've ever done, even though she's naked on the job. All this next stuff is pretty much out of high school. I drew this at work. She was just sitting on a branch. I don't know. Just wanted to show you that I drew this with a pen at work, and with pen drawings, it's so permanent that none of this is obviously erased, and this is what I did. Again, I drew with a pen. I really like this one too. She actually has clothes and hair, and it's in pen again, so that means that it's not erasable, is it? I used this sketchbook to practice when I was on flights. I really like her profile and her hair. I put my hair up in a bun like this all the time. This is something I inked, never did finish. I really like her hair though, very pretty bun. Here's a big hamster. You guys definitely don't know this, but I used to breed hamsters. That's why I have my hamster logo, and that hamster's name is Kraken. It's Kraken making ruckus. He's a cute little hamster. Look at his poopy cheeks. I really liked the paintbrush style, and I tried to bring that into this. It didn't work very well because it's not even like a type of genre picture that should have that, but I still did it. All of these are on planes. That one looks pretty cool though. I like that hand. I like her trapezius muscles again. My hamster animation that I actually drew myself. This is a world that I was drawing, and I'm still drawing it. It's obviously not very done, but if you see over this next one, I put it onto a sphere. Here's another piece. It's okay. Whatever. This is actually one of my most recent ones. My go-to, right? It's not great. I have really degraded a lot. I'm trying to practice more. Because of that, I started practicing actual front-facing hands, feet. Honestly, that's almost everything that I've ever drawn really in my life. There are a couple other things that are just gone or elsewhere, but that's mainly it. You saw the entire progression of my drawing experience. I never took art classes. It was all self-taught, it was all observation. You know, everybody has what they like to do and what they like to draw. I never really liked drawing. People would ask me why I don't continue drawing. I get that a lot actually, and it's because I don't like it. It's not really something that keeps my attention. I always wanted to build things physically, and so obviously you're here because you also like to watch me build things physically, hopefully. This is what I came up with. It's my 5,000 subscriber custom miniature giveaway, meaning I'm going to make whatever you ask me to make. If you win, that'll be the one that I make. If you want to do a wooden miniature, you can. If you want me to step out of my comfort zone and do a different kind of miniature, you can. It can be whatever. I'm gonna end it March 1st, 2018, and I guess I'll probably message you if you've won, and I'll let everybody else know who's won. But you must be following me on Instagram at my handle, Crack and Make Ruckus. Name the miniature you want me to make, like comment on my contest post that is up already. You must tag a friend, US entries only. Sorry everybody else in the world. On my bigger contests, I will open that up. Unfortunately right now, I only have the means for US entries. Can only imagine that maybe 50 to 100 of you might maybe do this. So if there's 57 entries, I will pick a random number generator on my phone. I will type in 1 to 57, and if it chooses 23, I will count to the 23rd comment, and that will be the winner. Thanks for watching this video. I hope that you got some insight on the type of artist I am. I think my true calling was to do something physical, and if I do draw on paper, it would be maps and blueprints and architectural stuff. That's why I'm in school for architecture. Ending this stuff is really weird when you have to do it organically and not from a script. Thank you guys for watching. I will hopefully be hearing from a lot of you for this contest. Like I said, it's gonna be a custom made miniature. It's gonna be whatever you want, and I'm gonna try my best, and you're gonna get it sent in the mail to you. I think that's pretty hype. All right, thanks guys.